Hello golfers, my name is Jess Frank and thank you for watching my channel and welcome to the beautiful Deer Creek Golf Club here in sunny South Florida. And today I've got set it, tilt, and fire. Okay, I teach golf here every day at Deer Creek Golf Club and I get so many golfers coming to me with an overly closed club face. What that means is that would be square to the shaft, the club head square to the shaft. That would be open to the shaft. And this would be closed to the shaft, okay? So on a daily occurrence, I'm doing this drill with students so that I know there's a lot of you out there that could really use this. So set it, tilt, and fire means that when you swing a golf club back, when you swing back, my lead wrist, okay? For me, I always see it coming from people's lead wrist. When they go back, they're twisting their wrist down to the ground. The logo of the glove is going down to the ground and the face is very closed. So when the face is very closed like that, and it's very difficult for you to get the ball in the air. So the face comes back closed. So what that has to do with is the wrist hinge and understanding the wrist hinge. So the left wrist works up and down. Again, I see so many people that are twisting the club. Now it might still come from the right hand, but I believe it comes from the left hand. You're twisting the grip closed. So what I've done is I put 3 T's in the ground here. And what we're going to do is we're going to practice hinging the club up and down. So you can see when I hinge the club up and down, notice the club face does not close. Okay? And why this is important is because if you have a certain amount of loft on the club, if you take that loft off, what happens is that you're going to start to do other things in your golf swing that makes your contact inconsistent. So set it, tilt, and fire. We're going to start with just putting the club right on top of the tee here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to hinge the wrist up and kind of knock that tee right into the ground. Hinge it up, 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 and knock that tee into the ground. Now I'm going to do that 3 times. So I got 3 tees here. So I'm going to hinge it up, knock that tee straight into the ground. Hinge it up. Now I'm going to do it on this one. I'm going to hinge it up, knock that tee straight into the ground. So what this is doing for me is this is training my wrist hinge, especially with my lead wrist. So when I go back, I'm not going to twist the wrist. So I'm going to set it, I'm going to hinge it up, I'm going to tilt, and then I'm going to fire my swing. So set it, tilt, and fire. So I'm going to hinge it up, I'm going to tilt, and I'm going to fire, and I'm going to be able to hit some good shots that way. Set it, tilt, and fire. If you twist the wrist down, you close the face. So I would highly recommend this for a lot of people because I know if you're hitting low shots, if you're hitting the ball super low or topping, I mean, this is something that you really want to pay attention to. So at the top of your swing, what happens is that face gets so closed that when you come down to the bottom, you can see the logo, so there's no loft there. So what happens, you take all the loft, you can pull it way left too, left and low. So again, we're going to work on this hinging of the wrist, understanding tapping that tee down, and you can see, go over here. Again, this is a drill that I use on a daily basis. And then I go ahead, we're going to call it again, set it, tilt, and fire. So I'm setting it, I'm tilting, and then I'm firing through. Set it, tilt, and fire. Set it, tilt, fire. We'll try that again. So I highly recommend as well for people just trying this, put it on a little tee to start with. Set it, tilt, and fire. Set it, tilt, fire. And I guarantee you, you're going to see better results right away. So I'm going to have Jonathan bring the camera down the line so you can see set it, tilt, and fire right down the line. Hey golfers, thanks again. I just had Jonathan bring it down the line. Set it, tilt, and fire. Again, what I see most golfers do out here on a daily basis is they twist the club face closed. So at the top of their swing, their wrist is in a really bowed position, which is not easy to hit from. And then when they come down, this club face is too closed. So what it looks like is that the face is overly closed to the ball because their face is so close to the shaft at the top. So set it, tilt, and fire again, here's the drill with the 3 T's. I want to just see it from down the line. So we're going to work on the left wrist hinging up. 1, 2, 3. Knock that T in the ground. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And so what it does is it builds in the hinging of your wrist. So now if you see the club face is not closed back towards the camera. So set it, tilt, and fire is something I use on a daily basis to help golfers hit the ball better, get the ball in the air. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here. So we're going to set it, tilt, fire. Set it, tilt, fire. Try that again. So we're going to go ahead, set it, tilt, fire. And we can hit the ball really solid that way. And no curve, very little curve there. It went pretty straight. So set it, tilt, and fire is somebody who has an extremely closed club face, like this here. And the face is going to, what happens then is you try to back up, you hold on, real inconsistent ground contact. So I highly recommend it for someone who twists the face closed, gets this face closed to the shaft, and hits low balls to the left. Or sometimes you just miss it completely because you're just trying to hold on and not be able to, or not let it go to the left. So this is a drill, set it, tilt, and fire. I know it can help your game, and thanks for watching. All right, golfers, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you supporting my channel. Set it, tilt, and fire. I know it's going to help you. Please subscribe to my channel as it only helps me bring these videos to you on a weekly basis. And subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, share it with your friends, and we'll see you soon.